you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, another big spot tonight for the budding UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. A lot of people believe, with respect to his brother Khabib Nurmagomedov, that this version, this fighter, could actually be better. As for the matchup here tonight, Makhachev figures to have a big advantage on the ground, might have the advantage on the feet as well. The betting line is certainly reflective of that reality, but we'll see if Makhachev can get a win tonight and potentially position himself for a shot at that elusive UFC lightweight title.
Nice block.
Oh, this place is going nuts. We got a brawl on our hands, folks.
The fans are out of their seat. These guys are getting after it. Oh! It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Man, his sidekick is just killer. You saw it right there.
He has a really good sidekick. He's so fast at doing that technique, and there is no tell when he attempts that certain strike.
Islam Makhachev gets caught by the inside leg kick. Right hook to the head, blocked. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Islam Makhachev. Oh, double leg lands. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Lee.
Oh.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down, but he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. What a beautiful body kick.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Beautiful punch lands there.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Oh, roundhouse kick.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Just misses there with the left. Oh, blocks that kick to the body. Nicely done. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Try to establish that jab. Nice jab.
Let me see that hook now.
Oh, nice hook by Lí. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Final seconds of round one. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
So a strong 5 minutes down.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. Slow that heart rate. Awesome. Your striking is looking superb. Everything you're putting out there is landing.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish.
Oh, that looks like some head trauma. Beautiful combination. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
I need you to get up now.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Lí gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Oh, inside kick.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground. He can fight in the stand-up. But he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Looked like a good knee to the body, but it's blocked.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Got the single collar tie. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick land. Another big takedown.
3 minutes now to go in round two. Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Missed with that attempt. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Makhachev.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch. Another big shot to the head.
Makhachev gets hit by that leg kick.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked by the Anderson Silva situation. What a kick that one landed.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Lands another beautiful kick.
Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him there.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight he's throwing kick after kick after kick.
Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Lí. Whiffs on the right hand.
It's okay, keep going, keep going.
All right, so there it is, yet another strike to the body. Feels like that was what the game plan was rooted in coming in here tonight.
Absolutely, John, and you could think that he's setting him up to go up top, or honestly, if he continues to land at this rate, at this target, he could finish him here. So I wouldn't change anything unless he makes you.
Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Big shot lands for both guys.
1 minute to go, round two. Quick jab. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range though with it. Gets the elbow up into the target. Makhachev's in half guard now, attempting a choke now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, he got it. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
All right, deep breath. Good round. That was a good round, but I need those kicks to land a little more. All right? I don't want you to get timed, but I feel...
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. Head kicks upon head kicks, man.
I mean, generally you don't take this many head kicks.
Right.
You get one and you go to sleep. But he's been able to withstand it. But I'm telling you, man, he takes one more and he takes one more clean. His night's over.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so next round underway here, and you gotta admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Nice punch land over the top.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look at those numbers, bottom of your screen. That has been the most significant stat in this fight. The body strikes landed for this young man, working here towards the best performance of his UFC career. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Hands high, hands high.
Lee gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I gotta protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He has got to change something. Love the wrestling on display there. Nice takedown.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Nice jab there by Islam Makhachev. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow. You know, when guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking an effect on you.
Oh, solid kick right there. Nice job there defensively to block that knee attempt. Good work by Lí. It's a pretty good jab. Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed all right, so a high-amplitude double-leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground. You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job. Attempting an armbar here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe. Oh, right into mount.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Lí's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Got to figure out a way to lower the guard. 1 minute now to go in the third. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Oh, now he lands a shot to the leg. He landed another nice leg kick there.
Nice combination.
Oh, kick to the head, that can't feel good. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Nice punch from the clinch by Lí.
Beautiful body kick.
Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges, potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judge's mind. If you walk back to your corner, when you get up from a dominant position, you almost want to wave at the judges and say, I got you back.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, bud, let's go. Take a seat here. All right, I need you to slow down and relax. I need you to calm that mind, okay? Let's get this stand-up under control. Everything you're doing, you're forcing.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Makhachev gets touched by that kick there.
Oh, nice hook.
And able to land that kick to the chin. Oh, nice work with the knee there by Lí. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Oh, big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
Both guys appeared to land there. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body.
He's back in the clinch. Watch for the knees to start to come out.
Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Islam Makhachev.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
That was a slick transition.
Makhachev's back in full mount. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Makhachev's all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is gonna hurt something fierce tomorrow. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, beautiful jab there by Islam Makhachev. Lands a good series of kicks here. Oh, that lead left. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount if you're the bottom five.
Armbar.
Oh, that's tight. Favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Under a minute to go in round 4. Collar tie here in the clinch.
Not resting in the clinch, being very active and landing a beautiful punch there from the clinch position.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by Islam Makhachev.
Ooh, the head kick lands.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are gonna have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Seconds of round 4. Oh, collar tie.
Big knee lands right through the opponent's midsection.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books.
Great round. Relax. Breathe. All right, here's some water. Now listen, I want you to stay sharp. Don't get suckered into that crap. I want you to get out there.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. He was able to be accurate, but also very, very active in his approach to the start of this fight.
Back to the jab now, no good. Slips to avoid the right. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Islam Makhachev. Launch the strike there, counters with a jab. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Straight punch is true. Makhachev's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. good is that jab by Lí?
Oh, nice. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Islam Makhachev. Double leg is good. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips.
Nice transition. Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setup to his takedowns, grab his opponent, and try to take him to the floor so he can chase the submission.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Oh, a huge block there. Fighter lands a kick to the leg now, and a pretty good one at that.
Oh, back and forth we go. Another big kick. There it is, now he's on the mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Lí. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Makhachev's in half guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, great reversal to top position by Islam Makhachev.
Getting the mount here. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times. He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. He's got it in.
Oh, looks right to me. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Islam Makhachev gets back up again. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Lí gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments.
Time.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruceploitation.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lí.
Mixed martial arts royalty, folks. Bruce Lí, lighten up your living room tonight and giving this capacity crowd a whole lot to